Akame Ga Kill is a brutal and unforgettable dark fantasy anime that aired in 2014 based on a manga written by Takahiro and illustrated by Tetsuya Toshiro. And from the very beginning it makes one thing clear. This is not a story where heroes are safe. It follows Tatsumi, a naive yet determined young swordsman who leaves his impoverished village to travel to the capital in hopes of earning enough money to save his people, believing the empire to be honorable and just, only to quickly discover that it is rotten to its core, ruled by corrupt nobles who exploit, torture, and murder the weak for entertainment, exposing a horrifying reality of systemic corruption, class oppression, abuse of power, human experimentation, psychological trauma, assassination, and the devastating toll of war, which ultimately leads him to join Night Raid, a covert assassination group working for the Revolutionary Army, whose members wield powerful imperial arms known as Taigu and believe that killing corrupt officials is the only way to bring real change. At the center of Night Raid stands Akame, a quiet and deadly swordswoman wielding the one-strike killing blade Murasame, and alongside allies like Mine, Lubbock, Bullet, Shield, and Chelsea, they fight enemies who also possess Taigu, knowing that when two users clash, death is almost guaranteed. And what truly shocked audiences both in Japan and in the West was that the series was never afraid to kill its characters, eliminating major cast members without hesitation or plot armor and reinforcing its brutal message that revolution is not glamorous but soaked in sacrifice, grief, and irreversible loss. Among its most compelling antagonists is his death, the Empire's Ice General, who believes wholeheartedly that strength defines morality and that the weak deserve to be crushed, serving as a powerful ideological opposite to Tatsumi's compassion. And despite her sadistic worldview, she became one of the biggest fan-favorite characters of the series both overseas and in Japan thanks to her overwhelming power, commanding presence, striking design, and complex blend of cruelty and genuine affection toward Tatsumi, making her one of the most iconic figures in the show. Perhaps the most shocking moment of all was the anime's decision to kill Tatsumi himself, the main character. A move that stunned viewers because shonen protagonists are almost always protected by narrative safety, sparking massive debate and cementing the anime's reputation for unpredictability and bold storytelling. Furthermore, the anime diverged significantly from the manga in its later arcs, creating an original ending that shortened the storyline and altered the fates of several characters, opting for a faster and more tragic conclusion compared to the manga's longer and different resolution, which led to discussion among fans about the differences between the two versions. Yet both the anime and manga found strong popularity in Japan and achieved major success. In the West through official releases where its dark themes, emotional weight, shocking character deaths, moral ambiguity, and fearless storytelling made it stand out among 2010's action anime. And in the end, although the empire falls and corruption is exposed, Night Raid is nearly destroyed in the process, leaving Akame carrying the memories of her fallen comrades and solidifying Akame Ga Kill as a series that rejected traditional heroism and comfort in favor of tragedy, consequence, and the harsh reality that even those fighting for justice are not guaranteed survival.